Welcome back to another episode of the Quick 30 Family Special Edition Super Bowl episode. I know y'all excited, and we about to dive right into it. Man, first of all, how y'all feeling today?
Feeling good. It's Super Bowl week, man. It's great right now, man. Can't wait.
I would say the same thing, but the Ravens aren't in it, so I guess I'm excited, but I would be more excited if the Ravens was in it, like we should be.
Hey Mo, before we get on to the Super Bowl, I just have to laugh at it because I love your Ravens, but all of our teams have to suffer in some type of way, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, hockey. We all got to suffer. So you need to suffer right now because especially what happened yesterday.
I don't need to suffer. Because y'all teams want to make trades. Don't bring that on me. Don't bring that suffering and pain on me, okay?
It's going to happen, bro. It's cool.
Sorry.
But anyway, though, we do got to dive into it. Are y'all excited for this Super Bowl coming up on Sunday?
I lied earlier. I said I was, but my true answer is no, not really. Not at all, actually.
Why?
Who wants to see Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl again?
Stop hating.
Like, who wants to see him again?
Me. That's who. I do.
Mo, you're
okay.
Tripping.
If the Ravens ain't gonna make it,
Mo,
I want to make sure the AFC wins every year.
You're tripping.
If we gotta send out that guy, we gonna send out that guy.
You gonna send out the cheater?
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm
gonna get into that. I definitely got questions about that. But Mo,
yeah, what's up?
I just need to ask you something, bro. I'm gonna ask Zay too. If it wasn't the Chiefs or the Eagles, what two teams would you want to see in the Super Bowl? I know you're gonna say the Ravens, but who on the NFC side would you want to see if it wasn't these two teams?
Come on, man. This is an easy question. Ravens Commanders.
Ravens Commanders.
Easily.
Battle of the Beltway.
The DMV Bowl, it's. I think everybody should want the Ravens and Commanders. For obvious reasons. Electric quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only reason we want to see it. Lamar versus Jaden Daniels. Let's keep it a buck.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. If that Super Bowl were to happen, a battle of the Beltway, you know how bad the DMV would be just jumping. Like the DMV would lose their mind.
I'm calling out of work. they're not seeing me, bro. Cause that's going the whole state of Maryland is in a frenzy if that ever happens.
Okay, now a more reasonable question. Who did y'all, because our picks were wrong. I'm be honest. I did not say Kansas City and Philadelphia were going to be in the Super Bowl. Who did y'all believe when the playoffs started would be at the Super Bowl?
Truthfully, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I thought it was going to be like from the jump, like from the beginning of the season, I always thought the Super Bowl was going to be Baltimore and Detroit. But then
don't mention Detroit, bro.
I thought it was. They're a good team. They're a good team in the NFC. They really are. But it's after that performance from Washington, I was gonna say I really wanted to see Baltimore and Washington at the for the Super Bowl. I couldn't even lie to you. I would have wanted to see that.
I agree. That was my pick. You know what I'm saying? Washington was playing very good football coming into the playoffs, as were the Ravens. I thought that this would be the year we knock off everybody in the AFC, including Mahomes, but we couldn't even reach Mahomes because we couldn't beat the Bills. So I thought it would be Ravens, Commanders. Didn't think twice about it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, we got Chiefs, Eagles.
Mo, you know something I want to point out? I'm glad you didn't say Detroit because I was about to have a handful for you, bro. I'm so glad you didn't say them because I'm going to say this to Zay. Y'all trusted in Jared Goff. Y'all was talking bad about Sam Darnold, but y'all put y'all trust and faith in Jared Goff to make the Super Bowl. Y'all seen what happened this year, and you seen what happened last year when he was up the whole game and lost to the 49ers. Come on, bro. I don't want to hear Jared Goff in the playoffs in the same sentence, bro.
Hold on, Zay. Hold on, Zay. I got this for us.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Bro.
Hey, Mike. Has Sam Darnold ever reached the Super Bowl in his career?
Bro, it don't matter. He said
Has Sam Darnold ever reached the Super Bowl in his career?
Jared Goff sells, bro.
Has Sam Darnold ever reached the Super Bowl?
He threw 4 to 5 picks against the Commanders, bro. I mean, turn the ball over. Either way.
And almost won that game. He almost won that game.
Bro, he lost, bro.
Look,
you can't.
Listen. As much as I trash Sam Darnold, right? Do I think Jared Goff is an amazing quarterback? No. But what I've seen from Jared Goff is that he can make the Super Bowl. Exactly. He played against Brady in the Super Bowl.
He had one of the best defenses in the league. Let's be real here.
Listen, and his entire defense this year was on the IR. So we can't. Yeah, they lost against the Commanders, but let's not act like they weren't missing their best pass rusher, some of their best corners and linebackers. So it's like, yeah, the Lions lost, but they weren't even fully healthy since midseason.
It sounds like an excuse.
So the fact that Jared Goff was able to lead them to the most wins in franchise history, while Sam Darnold couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Sam Darnold couldn't even make it out the first round.
But what we fail to realize is that he turns the ball over in crunch time. You cannot tell me you believe that he was going to the Super Bowl.
He was in the NFC Championship last year.
And he sold.
Sam Darnold has never made it to the NFC Championship. So I've seen things from Jared Goff that I've never seen from Sam Darnold. That is why I have more trust in Jared Goff than I ever will Sam Darnold. And that's all I got to say about that, man.
There it is, Mike. There it is.
My next big question for y'all is, who will win the Super Bowl? Will it be the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts, or will it be Patrick Mahomes and them Kansas City Chiefs?
Now, do you want the realistic answer, or do you want
give him the real answer? Give him the real answer, Say. Give him the real answer, Say.
Okay. All right. The realistic answer is that the Kansas City Chiefs in the fourth quarter is going to do something stupid and win the game. Like that's the harsh reality and the truth. But my answer is I want the Philly. I want the Eagles to really beat the brakes off of Patrick Mahomes and send them home. But yeah, I think the realistic answer is gonna happen because he's been there before,
it's realistic.
bro. Like he's about to get a 3-peat. Like,
there you go, Zay. Talk to him. Talk to him. Hey, listen to me.
It makes my blood boil, Mo. You know this, bro. I really can't stand this man.
Then your blood's gonna be boiling a lot. Boiling a lot on that Super Bowl Sunday. Because let me tell you something. The Kansas City Chiefs are walking out of there with another trophy. Another
cheated trophy.
Guess what? I already know what y'all gonna say as soon as they win. Oh, they cheated. Listen, the Kansas City Chiefs are, and they have proven to be, the best team in the NFL over the last, I don't even know how many years at this point. When you look at their roster on paper, you don't think this is better than the Eagles. You don't think this is better than a lot of teams out here. But every year in and year out, you best believe coming out that AFC, you're going to see 15. You're going to see 87. And you're going to see that big head coach they got. Okay? They are just going to win it. Now, do I think it will be a close game? For sure. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. You know, two great defenses. You know, two great minded head coaches. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody's talking about an Eagles revenge Super Bowl. I don't see it happening. Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, he going to make sure
don't
that
remind
boy
me. That's
Saquon
that's
don't
a
get
former
off.
Giant right there, bro.
He going to make sure that boy Saquon do not go
But no,
off.
Mo, I got a stat for you, bro. For you. I was just great to ask this question because I know you were going to mention that. The Eagles have the number one defense in the league, only allowing 33 touchdowns a game. Can this pose a problem for KC?
Oh, of course. I do think their defense does pose a problem for
Number
KC.
one in the league.
But what people fail to understand is that all that regular season's talk don't matter.
They have the number one defense in the playoffs too.
But that talk don't matter in the Super Bowl
against Kansas City. Like
this,
they
this
can
is
have
the
the number
biggest
one
game
defense in the
of the
first half.
season. Some of your best players, i.e., maybe a Quinyon Mitchell or a Cooper DeJean, 2 rookies, might get cooked.
They're not
They
getting
ain't been
cooked,
there before.
Bro. Come on, let's stop it,
They ain't
bro.
been there before. And guess what? You know what this means when they win a Super Bowl? My boy DeAndre gets a ring. My boy Hollywood Brown gets a ring. Now, back to your point. They don't allow a lot of touchdowns. The Chiefs don't score a lot of touchdowns. So I'm not worried about that. The Chiefs, they play in one-possession games. That's what they do. The Eagles want to run you off the field. The Chiefs want to make sure they pick up first downs, play efficient football, and play great defense all the way to the fourth quarter. And you know, when that fourth quarter comes around, some people, it's just in the nature, they're going to crack. And 15's not going to be one of them. He's going to make sure his teammates are uplifted and ready for the moment. For the most part, they are ready for the moment. They just did it last year. In every Super Bowl, they have came back and won. There is nothing they have not seen. So,
and I got another.
Mo, I would like to point out before every single game, I'm pretty sure there's a check for at least $20,000 handed to the refs every single game.
Oh my God.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. I got that for y'all coming up. But I will say this too, Mo. I'm not rooting for Philly because I don't want Saquon to win a ring. I'm not rooting for either team because I don't want. I'm sick and tired of Patrick Mahomes. I don't want Saquon to get a ring. But the Eagles, we cannot count them out because the Eagles are number 2 in the run game throughout the regular season, number 1 in the playoffs, and they average 227 yards per game. And we gotta also add on to the fact that Saquon, did his due diligence last game against the Commanders. His run game is going to get going against KC. Now that A.J. Brown is getting involved, he had 6 receptions for 96 yards against the Commanders. Once you get Saquon going, you get the passing game going. The Eagles are kind of unstoppable, bro.
Okay, but here's my reaction to that. Now, let's keep it a buck. Saquon had one big run and scored 2 touchdowns.
He had 116 yards, bro.
From the goal line.
Come on, bro.
From the goal line. That run was 64 yards. The rest of the game, he had like 50 yards. So let's not act like Saquon was running all up and down the Commanders' defense. And we discussed that the Commanders' defense was one of the worst run defense, and Saquon had one big play and did nothing for the rest of the game. Now,
we're going to act like
A.J.
he hasn't
Brown,
been teed this
monster,
whole playoffs, though.
Devontae
Like, come on.
Smith, monster. But I just do not see Saquon. Like, Saquon was not running up and down the Commanders. What makes you think he's going to run up and down?
He's running up and down the Rams, and he ran up and down again. Even though it was a big run, you can't dismay the fact that he got 160 yards.
Here's what Saquon is known for, especially when he was in his Giants days. There's a lot of games where Saquon, you see the rushing stats, and you don't watch the game. That he'll have one really long run, and then a bunch of really little runs. And then it looks like, wow, he ran for 120. 70 of them came on one play. So you gotta look at it like that. And also, back to your point about the whole Eagles, A.J. Brown and stuff. Listen, they've seen A.J. Brown. They've seen all that the Eagles has to offer. The only difference is they added Saquon Barkley.
You're acting
Saquon
like that's
Barkley
not. That's a
is arguably
big
the best
difference. That's the best running back in the league.
Correct? But they didn't go up against Chris Jones. That's all I have to say. Chris Jones stops all that.
Number 1 run offense in the playoffs.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay, but did they play the Chiefs this year?
They played the Rams and the Commanders. The Rams have a better run defense than the Chiefs, bro.
Oh my goodness,
bro! I'm not gonna wait. You said
Chris
the Rams.
Jones.
Hold on, Mike. You said the Rams have a better run defense.
Yes, than the Chiefs. The Chiefs' run defense is not that great. I'm saying statistically they are not that great. Chris Jones is a great player. I'm not taking nothing away from that, but I just don't see them stopping Saquon and stopping A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert has been playing tremendous football this whole entire playoffs.
And that's true. That's true. But what we got to understand is the Chiefs, I can tell you for a fact, everybody can put me on record on this, make a clip or something. I can tell you for a fact, the Chiefs are either going to stop Saquon or they're going to stop the pass. The Chiefs would much rather let Jalen Hurts sit back there and pass it than let Saquon destroy him. Okay? So I can tell you, Steve Spagnuolo, who we've seen in every Super Bowl that the Chiefs have won, when it's time to lock down that defense, what happened? They came back and won. They did it against the Niners twice. They did it against the Eagles. They were down at one point against the Eagles when Mahomes went to halftime. He got the little cortisone shot to make sure his ankle was good, and they came back and they won that game. So you're telling me if they can win games when they're up, and we've seen them in Super Bowls when they were down, there's no way I'm going to believe the Eagles are going to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs, this is like it. Even though they're not at home, they're at home. Simple. I just think that
I stand on what I say, bro.
I just think that Patrick Mahomes and company will get it done. I don't know how they'll get it done, but I'm sure y'all will have some issue with it because y'all don't like the Chiefs, and that's cool. As long as they're holding that Lombardi trophy, there's nothing you can do or say to change it.
I got one question for the Chiefs side. Will Travis Kelce make an impact this game? Because he's the only receiver other than Jerry Rice to have more than 20 receptions in the playoffs, and he has over 2,020 receiving yards in the playoffs. So even though he didn't do that much in the regular season this year, in the playoffs he does show up. I will say that the stats speak for itself. So will that be a big impact for them going into the Super Bowl?
For sure. I think if Travis Kelce gets shut down, then the Chiefs will be in a little bit of trouble. But one thing about Travis Kelce, he shows up for the big game, like you said. The big games, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Travis Kelce is always going to find a way. You can throw 3, 4, 5 people at him. It won't matter. Okay? He's going to find a way to catch the ball and make some plays out of it. If they try and take him out, you have to look for other receivers to make plays. But I honestly think that they have a great game plan going into the game. They're going to give Travis the ball. They're going to scheme some plays to get him open. Because one thing about the Chiefs, they can get anybody open, okay? So look for them to make plays. Look for DeAndre Hopkins to make a few plays. Only if they have Rashee Rice, man. If they have Rashee Rice, to keep it a buck with you, I wouldn't even think this is a conversation. To keep it a buck with you.
Like, I just want to mention, too, before we move on to the next subject, I really don't think you really believe that Jalen Watson could guard A.J. Brown. Like, I don't think you believe that in your head.
Well, the thing about the Chiefs is that they play really good team defense. So, yeah, he'll be guarding them one-on-one, but I guarantee you, like I said, Steve Spagnuolo is the ultimate mastermind when it comes to this defense, man. Ultimate mastermind. So, I know that he can't guard A.J. Brown one-on-one. If I know that, Steve knows that. So he's going to have something for all that.
All right, we going to see. We going to see. Now, the question that the whole world has been waiting for. We know how Kansas City gets down. We know some of the calls that they make. Will those calls play an effect or make an impact on this game? I'm going to let Zay go ahead and say that because he's very passionate behind this.
And I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not taking away anything talent-wise with the team. It's just the fact that why must they get all the calls for real, bro? Like, we got Patrick Mahomes flopping in the end zone. I'm pretty sure it was when they played the Bills where they called it a first down, but it should have been it could have been arguably incomplete or an interception.
You talking about the catch on by
yes, bro.
It's by score?
Yes, bro. Yeah. Mike, I think I actually texted you that same day. Actually, if I'm not wrong,
I texted that in the group chat, bro. That was cheating,
bro. It's just so much of that we've seen in these past years, bro. It's to the point where I've been on TikTok myself, and I've seen Kansas City fans saying that, yo, I'm not even gonna watch the NFL season next year because, as a fan of Kansas City, we should not be getting all these calls or cheating our way into a Super Bowl. And it's just like, yo, I wholeheartedly agree with that, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting to see a lot of that on February 9th.
Mo,
Man, the cheating allegations.
Mo, look.
Now, what I will say is, do the Chiefs get a lot of calls? Yes. But my point to that, every single team in the NFL gets bad calls. Keep it a buck. Every time you turn on an NFL game, you are watching the referees throw flags that aren't flags, right or wrong.
No, you're
I
right.
got so much to say.
Okay.
You're right.
So the only reason why people have a problem with the Chiefs is because they're always on national television, so you're always seeing it. Don't let that distract you from the fact I showed y'all the stats. The Bills have more penalties called for their favor than the Chiefs do. Okay,
In that game.
And a lot of teams
In that game,
do.
not in the
I think-
season.
Yeah,
In
I
that
think
game.
only-
That-
I think there's only like 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 teams that get less penalties called against them than the Chiefs do.
No,
Right?
No.
So
I got something for you.
So based
Mo.
off stats,
Yeah, stats.
you guys are wrong. You guys just see all the big little penalties. But like I said, I'm not saying the Chiefs don't get saved. Every team gets saved.
No.
Every team gets
But
bad
not as
calls.
consistently
It's
as Kansas
It's just
City,
whenever
though.
you win games so good, you're so efficient, you're consistently in the Super Bowl. Every dynasty has its haters. Straight up. You either love the Chiefs or you hate them. You either love the Miami Heat when they had LeBron in them or you hated them. Okay? Every dynasty has its haters. And the Chiefs haters they think they get away with a lot of calls. When in reality, the NFL's poster child, Josh Allen, gets way more calls than Mahomes ever did.
Oh, stop.
Gets way
Stop
more
it.
calls than Mahomes ever
Stop
did.
it.
When they lost in the playoffs,
You gotta rewatch
what
that last
did the
game.
NFL
You have
do?
to rewatch that last
no,
game.
that's not fair. We need to change the overtime rules. Like Mahomes didn't. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. And we're arguing that they got cheated because Mahomes did it in 13. Come on, man. Like let's keep it a buck. Y'all don't like Mahomes, so you're all looking for every single reason to throw this man and his team under the bus. When in reality, the entirety of the NFL gets bad calls. Nobody talks about it because nobody wins like the Chiefs.
No, I got a lot to say. I got so much to say to that.
Go
Mo.
ahead, go ahead, Brody.
We talking about stats, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Here's a great stat for you right here.
Okay.
The Chiefs are number 1 in penalties against them, and they're the least penalized team in the league. Come on, bro. They be working from, they be cheating from. Bro, there's certain times, bro, like during the game, the left tackle, he literally is jumping.
He be false starting.
False start.
Jawan Taylor be false starting.
False start every time they do not call it, bro. Every
For
single
sure.
time. I could give you so many examples. Remember the Texans game? This
flop?
man, the flop.
The flop.
Come on.
Come on.
Like,
listen.
come on now,
listen.
bro.
Every quarterback tends to the referees. Don't do that.
No,
Bro,
Every
no,
quarterback, when they're going out of
flopping, bro.
bounds, they're trying to sell the call to get the extra 15 yards. Don't act like
But
Mahomes is the
how are
only
you
one
gonna
that does
sell
it.
the call when you already out of bounds? Like,
If somebody touches you can sell the call.
oh my God, bro was already
It's
out
the
of
only-
bounds
like,
though.
listen. As a defender, if he's out of bounds, there's no need to shove him. I don't care how fast you're going.
No. He flopped, Mo. He flopped.
No, bro.
He was already.
If any type of contact, bro. Any type of contact you can sell, bro.
But even when you're
No,
out
Come
of
on, man.
bounds,
Is it soft? Is it soft? Yes. But if the referees are gonna call it, why not do it?
No. Okay, you want to ignore that call. Remember when the two Texans defenders hit each other?
Okay, yeah,
And
that
they
wasn't
called
a
that a flag?
That wasn't a flag. But in the referee's defense, from the angle he was looking at, he
No.
saw two helmets
No.
coming
That's
from
not no
side to side
excuse,
and
bro.
Mahomes in the middle of it.
Like,
he saw two helmets from side to side and Mahomes was in the middle of
So
it.
even-
In real time, yeah, it's easy for you guys to sit up here on the couch and look at the replay and say, "Oh, come on, that's a flag. That's not a flag." But when you're standing on the field and everything's happening so fast,
no.
you can't
they have a replay booth, so they gotta get the angle that we saw.
You can't review that. You can't review that. That's not a reviewable call.
No, Mo.
So
okay,
that goes out the window.
Okay, Mo, I got one better for you. When it was,
okay.
Did the Broncos not get cheated in the regular season against the Chiefs?
No, they did.
Okay.
Like I said, I never said the Chiefs don't get calls. But y'all acting like the Chiefs are the only team in the league that
they get the most calls, bro. They get the most calls.
To your point about the number one flags. One thing about the Chiefs that they are year in and year out is discipline. That's all, and that's just Andy Reid.
Yeah, that's Andy Reid. I'll give you that.
Since he was with the Eagles, always had one of the more disciplined teams in the NFL. Don't take the fact that they are more disciplined than every other team, which is why they're going for a three-peat. Don't take the fact that they are more disciplined than every other team and use that as they're getting saved. No, they're not getting saved.
Patrick Mahomes went up to the referee, bro, and asked him to help him.
Like, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback like, yo, can you give me some help out here? I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen a referee go to the sideline and talk to a quarterback before. Now have I?
Like, that is insane, bro.
Now have I? Josh Allen was sitting on his bench. He was sitting on his bench. And the referee said, my bad, I'm going to start calling it. And guess what the internet did? Swept it under the rug. Let a referee come to Mahomes' sideline. That would be on the front page of the Washington Post.
Wait, Mo.
Get out of here.
Mo, I have a question, right? Was that a catch against the Bills?
It depends on how you interpreted it.
No,
bro. It depends on how you interpret it.
No. And
another thing that y'all fail to realize, games aren't won and lost off of one play. There's 4 quarters. So I'm not hearing that. You have 4 quarters to play a game and win, and y'all want to sit here and blame one play? That is loser's mentality. Go out there and win the game, quarters 1 through 4, and maybe you can blow them out and that one play doesn't matter. So I don't care about that. Bills, they suck, okay? They suck. That's why they're not here. I'm tired of hearing this Bills talk. The Bills get just as much love from the referees as the Chiefs do, but nobody ever wants to talk about it. Nobody ever wants to talk about it.
They don't.
Josh Allen gets referees coming to his sideline. He gets all the roughing the passer calls. He gets when he loses in the playoffs to Mahomes. They change the rules. When have they ever changed the rules?
No, Mo, I'm gonna be completely real with you. If you touch Mahomes, you might get thrown out the game. You might get thrown out the game.
If you touch Josh Allen, it is way worse than touching Mahomes. I promise you.
It's not.
I promise you. Like, I'm honestly, I don't know if y'all are watching Bills football as much as I watch Bills football. They are one of our, like, we do not rock with the Bills. So I'm watching every single Bills game. And everything y'all say about the Chiefs is happening to the Bills. But because the Bills have a likable team, nobody wants to talk about it. So, with that, I'm not hearing none of that. Referees, they give calls to every team in the league, like I said. But the thing is, when you're winning, everybody thinks the referees are on your side. But the Bills, they get more help from the refs. They just don't win nothing. And that's their fault.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens on Sunday. If Patrick Mahomes three-peats, which I hope he does not, what does this mean for his legacy?
It means he's a cheater. So you gotta go to the refs to get calls. And the refs give them to him. Not necessarily gonna say that like the calls dictate every single game, but there are crucial moments in game times where calls have been effective in the game. So if he wins a three-peat, congrats. I can't even lie, the Kansas City Chiefs do have talent, but can't knock them when they be cheating like that.
Well, I'll answer this question for you, Mike. When the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl and get their three-peat, Patrick Mahomes will automatically
don't say
pass
it.
Brady.
Don't say it. Come
He's
on,
passing
bro.
Brady in my
Come
book.
on, bro.
Straight up.
Brady has
Wait,
7
wait, Mo, what did you say?
I said he's passing Brady. Yeah, I said it. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. He's passing him.
I beg your finest of pardons?
You want me to say it again? I'll put it on a t-shirt.
Oh.
Mahomes, listen, and he's still got so much time to play. But a three-peat, that joint, has that even been done in the NFL? I don't think so.
It hasn't.
He's going to be doing something that even Thomas Edward Patrick Brady couldn't even do. And that's win 3 in a row.
I just can't believe you uttered that out your mouth because we're acting like Tom Brady. You know Tom Brady had 3 rings when he was 27, right?
Yeah.
And Mahomes is 29.
If you put the side by side of Mahomes through his first 7 and Brady through his first 7, Mahomes is better.
He's only. I can't even argue with that.
Mahomes, you do understand Mahomes as a starter has never not made it to a championship game, to a AFC championship game, right?
Can we look at the competition though that Tom Brady
It
faced to
does
get
not
to the
matter.
AFC championship?
Yeah,
Mahomes is the
I was
competition.
about to say,
What are
Tom
we
Brady
talking
was
about?
seeing Ray Lewis,
Okay, that's cool.
Troy Polamalu.
Like you can say what you want, but that doesn't, you can't dismiss the fact that Mahomes gets there, okay? Mahomes gets there at an all-time great level, maybe the greatest level. Actually, the greatest level we've seen. I can't remember the last time a quarterback, after 1 year of sitting, was put into the starting lineup and took their team to NFC or AFC championships every single year. I can't remember that.
Brady played in a harder era to do that, bro. If Patrick, like I said, I brought up the point again. If Patrick Mahomes gets touched, the defender's getting thrown out the game.
Just like Brady?
Brady did not get that the
Brady
first
was like
couple
Brady
years.
was
Let's
getting
no.
Were they not throwing the flags, though? Y'all gonna sit up here and tell me
Brady wasn't
Thomas
getting smacked.
Brady was not getting help from the refs?
No, not until later in his career.
Not you right.
Okay. So clearly somebody's trying to troll with me, right?
No, his first 3 rings, he did not get help from the ref, bro.
Where's the prank camera at? Where the cameras at?
No.
You over there? You over there?
No.
Because ain't no way we sit up here and acting like Brady didn't get calls from referees.
Did we not act like Tom Brady got laid out? He
Top
got,
rule.
remember him?
They
Tom Brady's
created
getting
the top
smacked.
rule way back in like 06. That's not Brady's later years. What are we talking about?
Bro, his first years he was in the
Charles
NFL
Woodson
and won
forced a
them rings.
fumble.
He was
They
getting
forced
laid
a
out, bro.
fumble And they ruled it incomplete because it was Brady. Like, what are we talking about? Y'all gonna have me cry out here.
Bro, are we not gonna act like? I know you remember that play with Tom Brady. I can't remember exactly who they were playing, but he got his helmet knocked off, bro. Has Patrick Mahomes ever came close to that?
Well, all right. Did Brady play in the physical era? Yes, but if we're gonna hold this standard to Mahomes, then we gotta hold that standard to every quarterback. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, if you are a pocket passing quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, you know what I'm saying? Even Justin Herbert, all these pocket passing quarterbacks, when they get hit, the flag is thrown. It's not just Mahomes.
It's just Mahomes.
Not just Mahomes.
Bro, go ahead,
if
Mike.
y'all are sitting up here telling me it's just Mahomes, then I cannot have a conversation with you.
No, okay, let me
y'all are not
reframe
sitting
before
up
I
here
say
watching these football games.
it's every quarterback does get it, but Mahomes gets it at a higher level than them, bro.
Man, y'all are tripping.
Bro.
Y'all are tripping.
Like it's to the point where if somebody were to smack Pat Mahomes and his helmet come off, that dude is getting ejected in a possible fine now, bro.
But yes, they're pushing
Brady was getting his helmet smacked off and having to brush that off. Like,
yes,
come on,
that
bro.
is true.
No, and I got something else for you,
But
Mo.
we can't sit up here and act like Brady was not getting all the calls. I mean, I'm honestly astonished that you two are actually sitting in y'all chairs right now and saying these words about Brady like Brady was not the poster child of the NFL.
Bro, I'm surprised you're sitting here saying if he gets a 3-peat, he's better than Brady.
It's the same way y'all should have been looking at Brady. I don't know what Brady did to y'all for y'all to just completely just remove it out of y'all memories.
Mo, I got something for you, right?
What's up?
Picture this. Mahomes has 3 rings. I hope he don't get the 4th, right? If he loses on Sunday, he'll still be tied with Brady, right? Brady didn't get another ring till he was 34 years old. Will Patrick Mahomes get another ring in the next 5 years?
What are we talking about? What kind of question is that? He's like, what kind of question? He's the greatest quarterback in the game. He's the greatest quarterback in the game. You honestly expect after this year we won't see Mahomes in the Super Bowl until he's 34? You are tripping. And if he's going to be in the Super Bowl, he's going to win. He's going to win. The only person that beat Mahomes is Thomas Brady.
Not in Joe Burrow. Oh, you talking about in the Super Bowl?
In the Super Bowl, yes.
Okay. I thought you were talking about AFC championships.
Tom Brady. And in that Super Bowl, we all saw Mahomes' receivers couldn't catch anything, okay? So they were just outmatched that Super Bowl. Ever since then, it's been all Mahomes. All Mahomes. So I just think that, to answer your question, Mahomes is definitely winning a Super Bowl, whether he wins this one or not. He's definitely winning the Super Bowl within the next 3 years. Like, we are going to continuously see these Chiefs. Y'all going to have to get over it like I did. I was once like y'all. A misinformed, internet-led, Chiefs hater. But now, you can't even hate on it no more. You can't hate on greatness no more, man. You just can't. Like, if it continuously is happening, and y'all are continuously saying he's getting saved or he's lucky, then y'all are just delusional. And
I got a question for you, right? So if Mahomes' worst case scenario, he ended his career and did not get 7 rings, he's still better than Brady?
Yes.
Stop it, bro.
Oh my God.
Stop it.
Yes. Wait, Mo. Is it because if he gets a 3-peat this year, he did it before Brady? He won 3.
Well, that'll be a main reason, but also you gotta understand Brady was playing until he was 50 years old. Like Brady got those extra Super Bowls because he was playing when he was super old. Okay, so
which makes it more impressive.
If Mahomes is to play until he's 45, he has more than 7.
I don't know that AFC looks strong.
He might look like Bill Russell out here. Straight up, that's how good he is.
I don't know. Maybe somebody in the AFC soon will knock him out. Not early in the playoffs, but. Shoot,
if Joe Burrow gets a defense, he's not getting past Joe Burrow.
Bro, Joe Burrow,
Mike, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to say he's the only AFC quarterback to knock out Mahomes out the AFC championship.
We're not hearing none of that. We're not hearing none of that. We ain't worried about no Joe Burrow. Listen,
Joe Burrow's scared. Joe Burrow.
Why not?
We're talking about Patrick Mahomes, man. Like, we're talking about a multiple-time Super Bowl winner, an MVP winner,
a multiple-time cheater.
All-pro. You know what I'm
cheater.
saying? We're talking about the best quarterback in the game right now.
The best
cheater
in the game right now,
especially come playoff time. He's the best quarterback in the league. All right, so I'm not too worried about no Joe Burrow. Yeah, Joe Burrow beat him, but we gotta stop harping off the fact of something that happened 4 years ago. Okay, it's been 4 years.
It can happen
since
again. They have a good squad. He just needs a defense. He could beat Patrick Mahomes
against the Ravens.
Bro.
Against the Ravens, yeah, the defense allowed a lot of points, but I remember when Joe Burrow got the ball first in overtime. Tell me what Joe Burrow did. Nothing. When Patrick Mahomes gets ball first in overtime, what is the first thing we say? Game's over. Game's
not going to be over if you play Burrow.
The game is over when you play Burrow.
It's not, bro.
No, it's
I literally watched it with my own eyes, with my own team. Burrow got ball first in overtime.
That's against the Ravens, bro. He's going to do worse again.
This game's about to be over. We're about to lose. We got the ball back. I'm not, under pressure in this league, overtime, if you see Mahomes, if you see 15 gets ball first, you know it's game. You remember last Super Bowl in the overtime? You remember what happened? Huh? The Niners got ball first, and everybody said if Mahomes
last Super Bowl, James Bradbury cost them the game.
The Super Bowl is over.
James Bradbury costed them a Super Bowl ring.
Okay? How's that Mahomes' fault that he can't play defense?
We gonna see. I can't wait till Sunday, bro. Like I really can't wait till Sunday. Now I don't really want Philly to win. Now you really, after making this video, you're really making me want Philly to win. Well, y'all heard it here first. Super Bowl weekend is this Sunday. I hope y'all tune in. Comment in this video who y'all have. Do you have the Chiefs or do you have the Eagles? Let us know something. Anything else y'all want to get out to the people?
Eagles beat the brakes off of Kansas City. Kansas City, we don't want y'all in there no more.
Man, Kansas City, don't even worry about the talk. I know there's nothing I can say that y'all don't already know, because y'all are two-time defending, like, back-to-back champion. You're about to go for your third. Don't let this moment get too big for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And please prove me right once again, like I always am on this podcast.
Man, y'all heard it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, and we out.
Warriors about to win it today, bro. They ain't messing with the Brooklyn. No, they not, bro.